Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are here in Arizona going to this really cool mine. There's a mine cabin. It's pretty big looking waste rock piles, and there should be some pretty interesting stuff in this mine. This is the second mine we're doing today. This other mine was pretty cool too in the last episode. That's going to be a two-parter. This one might be a one-parter depending on how big it is and what we can get to, but pretty cool looking spot. We're going to check out this old miner's cabin first, then we're going to head into the mine and check it out. Let's get this adventure started. So this cabin right here, this was during the gold rush days, and apparently this town at this mine site only existed for 5 years. 2,000 people lived here, which is pretty cool. And there was a lot of different camps around Arizona during the mining area here. And the sign below me says, "You are welcome to stay and enjoy." So technically we can camp here, I guess. I don't know. Stay and enjoy. Cool old mining cabin. Oh yeah, it's open over here. Nice. This is a pretty cool old cabin. It's an original cabin. 2,000 people lived in this town during its peak. Got nails, a lot of nails everywhere. Very cool. It is kind of hot in here. Got some bars of soap or something like that. You can tell that some of them are kind of melted. Floor is not in the best shape. Here's your kitchenette, your sink. Oh wow, look at all those bunks. That is awesome. Yeah. Here's the bunk part. And there's your, looks like a screened porch area in the back over here. So when they meant stay and enjoy, I guess people could technically camp here. But I don't know about now. I mean, there's no roof over here. But I'm sure a long time ago, back in the 90s, it would have been nice to camp here. Beautiful old building. They don't make them like they used to. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so here we are getting closer to the mine dump, the waste rock piles. So here we are getting closer to the waste rock piles, and it almost kind of looks like there was some sort of chute or something here at one point. Like if you look at this, there was definitely some sort of ore chute coming right down this way, and it's now rotting away in the Arizona sun. And over here you probably had your milling structures, your processing plants. All over here. There's some here, there's some down there. There's some parts of water tanks right there. So we're gonna go up this way. There's another foundation right there, a wooden foundation. There's probably some sort of cabin or building on it. These are mill structures. I mean your foundations, I'm sorry. Pretty cool. Okay, so we're just inside the portal here, and there's some ventilation piping. There's some electrical panels over there. Then there's this really cool drum with a cable on it. This is probably to hoist something up in this mine at one point. There's a damn moth flying in my eye. That's pretty cool. Still has the cable on it and everything.
After they got done mining, they just moved back here.
I'd like to know how they got this out here. How this ended up in this spot. It looks like I don't know if they dragged it or what. That's a heavy unit right there. We got, here's another piece of it right here. It's pretty cool. This is probably part of it. I mean, barely entered the mine and there's already a big drift in here. There's a lot of guano in here. Oh, wow. That's insane. I can see the bottom of it.
Wow, you weren't kidding. That took a minute.
There's your ladder going down.
That took a minute.
Yeah.
You sure you want to go down that?
I don't know, we'll see. So there's a ladder going up. There's a ladder going up into the stope right here. Right up here, got a ladder going up. Looks like over there.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Mr. Bats. Yeah, there's quite a few bats up there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if the ladder keeps going, but it's over there.
Yeah.
This is cool. This kind of reminds me of that mine, that other mine we did, the one that I called the Silver Lightning mine. Remember that one?
Silver Lightning, yeah.
It looks just like this. I mean, that's not.
That was back in December.
Maybe about 80, a little over 80 feet, obviously.
Which mine?
Got an ore chute right here. Okay. This is probably a haulage at it. So I think we'll come back to this. We'll explore the rest of the mine, and then we'll see if it looks worth going down. That way. What do you agree? You think that's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea.
Check the rest of the mine out and we'll come back. Those stalls are starting to crack right there.
Yeah, they are.
It's either from the weight of the rock settling or people dropping stuff down there.
Yeah, it's splintered out there.
Here's your
A lot of pressure.
here's your skip system. Oh wow.
What you got?
Here's your this is pretty cool. It's like a skip car system, but it also has a ladder attached to it as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is pretty cool, right? It's kind of handy.
We got a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
2.
Alright, so we're continuing on down the haulage at it. You got this really nice drum here. Smells like there's some grease or oil in there. Can't really tell what it was, what the company was. This is a pretty decent sized looking haulage at it, huh? This is a nice one. Nice and wide. Oh, I see something down there. Yeah, looks like you might be coming to a junction or something.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I smell rubber.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah, good old bacon stripping.
Oh,
Nice. Good old bacon stripping. But this is the end of it. Wow, this is the end of the mine already here?
this is the end?
Wow. Interesting.
What?
We're gonna have to keep looking to see if there's anything else here. It just stops right over here. This is interesting. Well, you can see it looks like they were gonna continue, but then they stopped over there. So, I guess we're gonna go back and give that ladder a shot. I'm gonna go down and try to see if it's any good.
So we came from that way, obviously.
Okay, so I managed to cross the sketchy chasm of doom. And I don't know if it goes over there. Not 100% sure. But there's the top. You can see the there's an opening there and there's an opening there. That's where they were pulling up the ore from on the skip car up there. There's probably a head frame at one point. There's a little test, a little area over here. Doesn't go back far. Could have been storing stuff over there. And then we got this. It does not look like it goes anywhere. It does not go anywhere over there. I can see the end right over there. And definitely don't want to risk going across this if there's nothing over there. No reward for all the risk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back this way, back to where Danny is, and we're gonna go down that ladder, just me by myself, and Danny's gonna stay up top. Then if it looks solid, he can come down. But this section here is all sketchy where I'm standing on. That one, this whole thing is, there's a lot of weight sitting on this, so I'm gonna get off of it and come back up over that way. We're coming down this ladder here. It's not bad. We got a little ways to go till we get to the bottom. Okay, so we climbed down this ladder all the way into the stope. You can see we came from all the way up there. See if I can get my light. You can see where we came from all the way up there. Pretty high climb, pretty wavy ladder. You see how it goes up. But anyway, we're down in the stope. Here's a good look around at what we're seeing. And it kind of looks like there's a false floor over here. Or maybe I can kind of see some. We're going to go down there and we're going to check out there's another ladder here. We're going to check it out and see what's down here. This might be some sort of false floor. I'm not 100% sure. We just have to be careful. Actually, it's just over here. It looks like a shaft. I'm going to drop a rock down here. Oh, it doesn't look like much. But anyway, we're going to go check this out over here. And we have there's another level down here. Okay, nice. So we came down to this next level here. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's flooded down there. I am going to put a rock down there and I'll show you guys. But it is flooded. Doesn't make any sense to go down that ladder. But here we are. You can kind of see the water down there, but you'll know when you hear it. Yep, there's your water down there. Nice crystal blue water. Makes you want to go for a swim, huh?
So I got a question.
Yeah.
Since we came down, that tunnel there is on the right?
Yes.
Want to do right hand rule?
Yes, but this doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, never mind.
This is completely plugged up. This is an ore chute right here.
All plugged up.
Nah, this whole thing it all collapsed in here.
Oh.
It doesn't look like they backfilled it.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is a deep stope. A deep stope.
It says Blackie on the
Yeah.
beam.
So here's your little false floor. I thought it was a false floor, but it's just this stuff is starting to come down. It still wouldn't have been a good idea to stand on top of that. That could have came down.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go down this way actually and see what we got. If we're lucky, it'll go out to the outside. So they were pumping water out of that stope. There's a bunch of fittings and pipes and stuff and something else. I don't know what was in here. And here's your pipe. We got a Union Carbide barrel over here. It's pretty cool. We got bottom part of a dynamite box. There's putting a bunch of waste rock in there. Oh, we got a dead bat. We got a mummified bat right here.
Wow. Pull them up. We'll get a picture.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'll get a picture of them.
Don't worry, guys. I did not pick up a real bat. Okay. Let's see what else we got down here. Nothing. There's waste rocks.
Nothing, and nothing.
No.
I'll let you lead the way.
Okay. So we're on that second level that we saw from coming up the road. This is the second level. More smashed up dynamite boxes. You got a can right there. Some sort of container. Not a lot. Someone crushed it and laid out all the pieces right there. Would you look at that? Interesting. Here. That's that. That's some rock on the ground here. This stuff is coming off of the, you can see right here, this rock is really starting to break off of this. That's crazy. Look at this.
Oh wow.
Just hanging on by a thread. It wouldn't have to be a fun day if you fell on your foot now, would it? DuPont high explosives. That's pretty cool. There's more of them over there. Is this the miner's cat?
Maybe.
No, that's a rock. I heard there was a miner's cat in here, just like we saw in that other mine we did. Come on, no. Nope, no thank you. Smelly.
Dead end?
Smelly down there. We're going on.
Is there a dead end?
Yeah, dead end. I got an arrow pointing this direction though. See if we can get a good look down this. Looks like it may turn. I'm not sure. Just gotta follow that water pipe. Do you see it continuing? I don't. Or maybe it's this right here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is this it?
The blue, yep.
It has to go out to a portal.
It should, yeah. It should. They're pumping it out, and it's still all connected. It's not even broken or anything. I don't know. 1984. Someone was down here in 1984. He must have been the person that's been putting these blue arrows in here. So thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie was a good man.
Yeah. More dynamite boxes. Imagine how many dynamite boxes there would have been if they were all intact. Would have been pretty cool to see. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. They're getting a little more intact. Not all the way, but we're getting there. We're getting there. There's also another DuPont box right there. It's pretty cool. Got a bucket. More wood. Yeah, it keeps going. That just goes down there, but I wonder if that meets up with this. We'll see.
I don't think so.
No?
Nope.
You can come back and check that on the way out. If we end up having to come back this way, that is.
Right.
But we don't know. It could go all the way down here.
Well, hello.
That might be, yep, that's it. It just comes around and exits out here. Okay.
What a waste of blasting.
Yep, yep.
Or maybe they found something there.
You never know. I was just kind of surprised, guys, to see that the mine ended right there at the end of the haulage at it. It just stopped. It just stopped.
Yeah, I'm having flashlight trouble here.
Yeah. Oh wow, we got a door. We got a. It may have been an air door right here at one point. Oh, we got a newspaper here. Let's see if you can find a date. Let's see if you can find a date on here. I don't think it's going to be in the 1930s. One bedroom, stove, refrigerator, carpet, water, and garbage paid. Washer and dryer hookups. $160 a month plus deposit. Holy moly! Imagine paying $160 a month for rent.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be incredible?
What, is there a date on there?
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Lewiston Morning Tribune. Ah, here it is, July 17th. That's actually my birthday. But what sucks is that right where the date is gone. I'm really curious as to seeing what. Well, that sucks. Let's see. I don't know. There has to be something on here somewhere. Century 21. Well, they obviously had phones back then because they had phone numbers on it. They did not have internet web pages, so it was probably not at a time when they had internet. It was before internet, obviously. Here's another one. It sucks when there's no date on these newspapers. Free puppies. Free. What is this? The classified section. Hoover vacuum, $5.
This has got to be from the 70s.
Yeah, you think so?
I'm looking at that dude's hairstyle and.
Yeah.
Yeah. 19.
right.
Hey.
19 something?
July 17th, 1982.
1983. Okay, awesome.
82.
82. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Old enough to be cool.
Yeah, we'll call it cool.
Oh, here's a old part of a shovel. Okay, here's your air door. The hinges are right there, you can tell.
Found some old miner's sock right here.
You know, we found an air door in that other monitor room too.
Yeah.
So that, we'll check that out in a minute, but before we do, I want to keep going down this way and seeing what we got, because I'm betting you these arrows are going outside.
You're going outside.
So we're going to have to climb back up. That might not go, that might be a short little, you know, I wonder if we're going to that little tailings pile. Remember the one we saw off to the right as we were pulling in?
Yeah.
We could possibly be coming out of that.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, have a peek up in there and see what we got. I kind of feel some air, don't you?
Whoa.
Is that the outside?
Let me see. Yeah, it goes right at. I see daylight.
All right, how far? Oh, be careful, we got it going down too.
Yeah, it's going down, all right. I'm not going to go out that way, though.
No. What, is it too sketchy looking?
Oh, there's rungs missing.
Oh, wow, that goes all the way down there.
Take a look.
That probably goes down to where that flooded area is.
Probably.
And there's the... Oh, yeah, that ladder's too sketchy to go up, I can see. Yep, yep.
Oh, wow.
If anything, that goes in the same direction as that down to Stoke does.
Yeah.
And it will be flooded, I guarantee you that. But the water is coming. You can see they're not pumping water anymore. The pipe is broken right there.
Yeah. Wow.
Too bad that ladder's broken.
Let me get a shot of this.
We got some old cans here.
I have a more intact dynamite box, but I ain't taking it home.
Yeah, it's the bottom part. We got a Sprite can. This is a real old Sprite can, caffeine free. Great lemon taste. How much you want to bet that things tasted better back then too?
Oh yeah. Have you ever had Coca-Cola from Mexico?
I have. It's really good.
It's way better.
Oh, it's incredible.
Well, they use real
We even
sugar.
have a Coke can over here too.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get a picture.
Sprite
of the,
and a Coke. Oh, that's from the 70s and 80s. Probably around the same time that newspaper was put down there.
almost like 90s to me.
Oh, maybe.
Let me get a picture here.
Got a drum here. Return when empty. Standard oil. So this was an oil drum. This was an oil drum. Okay. Pretty cool. Now we're going to continue on down this way and see what we got. Danny's over there taking some more pictures. Yeah, we're not far underground, but we're kind of level with that second level down there. There you got a drill hole. Oh, that almost crash landed in my face right there. Look at all these bats. Holy moly. You got a lot of bats down here.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, it's sticky down here. Got your ventilation pipe up there. This just keeps on going. Well, it looks like I'm going to do a battery swap here soon. Luckily I have my other batteries with me. Well, looks like this is the end of the mine. This is the end of the mine right here. Yeah. Oh man, I've ever told you I hate bat guano. It's nasty stuff.
I think the bats like us.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go back up that ladder. It's okay, not the end of the world. But it's a pretty cool mine. We'll meet back up with you guys in a second. Alright, so we're gonna head up the ladders up out of this mine, and we're gonna check a few more things up on the top side. And then we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah, I'm ready to call it a day.
Yeah. But first we're gonna check and see if there's one little adit by that thing we found. And then we'll call it a day. Okay. Yeah.
Let me start hitting it, man.
What's that?
You can start heading up.
Okay.
This ladder over with.
This ladder's kind of janky here, but we got it.
There it is. It'll hold 200 foot down.
Okay. All right, so it could on down there, but it doesn't really make sense. Kind of see where the bottom of that. If you look over there, you can see where the skip car came down.
Oh yeah.
And I'm wondering if there was it went down further at one point because it couldn't just stop there, you know?
Oh, it probably was.
Yeah. End of the line.
Who knows? Even those guys on that video might have gone.
Yeah. So there goes Danny.
Who?
So again, just to recap, that was the first haulage level we came down. Then we came down to the second level, went down that manway right there, down to the third level, and the fourth level, which is all the way down there, is flooded, as you saw me throw that little rock down there and it hit the water. So yeah, she's flooded, so there's no going down there, unfortunately. Just imagine what's down there. Probably tons of artifacts underwater. Anyway, Danny's pretty far up there, so we're gonna start heading up this ladder. We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go check on the top side for a little bit. This has been a great day. We've done 2 large mines, and I only really have the energy for 2. I don't even know if I could have done a third one, honestly. But the first one we're gonna be doing a return trip to, and the second one, which is this one, we don't have to come back here. We've already seen this one, and it's impressive. It's nothing short of impressive. So, with that said, I'm gonna put this camera away, and we will meet with you guys up at the top. Okay, so we're out of the mine, and we're just checking some stuff up here topside. We're gonna go, I don't think he was up there. I think he was around here. There's this cool tram looking thing, and I want to check it out. Or maybe it was a tram, never mind. I sound like an idiot. Okay, so we're going over here. There's this one thing I want to check. If you remember seeing that horseshoe looking thing, I want to see what's at the top of that. I'm wondering if there might be an adit or something, but we'll see. We're just gonna head over there real quick and check it out, and head back down to the truck, go get some dinner. Sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Sun's going down. It's beautiful. Nice and cool now. The heat's gone. It was 104 today. Gotta go down here. So here's some of that, yeah, the milling structure. We're gonna have to maybe go down this way if I can do it. Let's see here. Better yet, go over here. Check this out, just like that. There we go. Sweet. Okay. I'm not seeing many minerals in this rock here, in these rocks. Yeah. Okay, oh, there it is. Nice.
Are the viewers okay?
Just, oh boy. Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. Got a bunch of ladders out here. Got a whole selection of ladders. Oh, wow. Look at all these ladders here. They're all weathered. This is cool. This might have been a tool skip. They bring tools up and out of the mine. Possibly, I don't know. And here are all the ladders. And what we got over here?
Vertical shaft.
Interesting.
Or a big scope.
Big stope.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's can't really make it out in the camera, but I believe you. So this is what they were pulling. This is kind of like a little wood. They probably had a hoist or something here at one point. It's pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah, this is a stope that they dug out.
Yep,
and,
yep. Yeah, this is not a very wobbly little old ladder here.
We're not going down.
Nope,
A lot of bats down there too.
Cool, all right.
Awesome. Oh, there goes my flashlight again.
Yeah, this is all out to the elements here, so the wood isn't in best shape. So we're on our way out, and I see two portals right here.
Ooh,
We literally walked right past these on our way up here, so we're gonna pop in them real quick and check them out. We'll start with this one over here.
oh, look at this one.
Yep. Well, I gotta get a light here. It's a little dark. Oh, all core sample boxes. That's pretty neat. All core samples. Very cool. A lot of them too, wow. All core samples.
This was in the video.
What's in that other one?
What?
What's in that other adit back there?
Oh, it just did in.
Nothing? This one probably does too,
Yeah.
but still pretty interesting. Or not. Okay guys, well, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. It was a very interesting mine. We don't have to come back to this one. We've seen everything. There was no need to go down into that flooded stope. I didn't feel like taking a swim today. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. See you in the next video.